Welcome to the Fab Four Travel Talk podcast with Christy, Gina, Eric, and Kyle. Now, sit back and relax. Let's chat about some magical destinations.
Hey there, and welcome to another episode of our podcast. I'm Christy, and I'm your host this week.
Our podcast.
It's our podcast, because we don't need to keep saying the name over and over again.
No.
So that's cool.
Fab Four Travel Talk.
We should do like those AMSR. What is it? AMSR?
Yeah.
ASMR.
ASMR for
Yep.
years. I can't. Like Fab Four Travel Talk.
Like subliminal messages?
Yeah. Like.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
I was on my way to the park, Fab Four Travel Talk, and I saw a dog for Fab Four Travel Talk.
I don't like where this is
You said
going.
dog fart. I was like,
I don't like where this is going.
oh, goodness gracious.
Haven't even made it through the introduction.
Oh,
We're off the rails. So you know what?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So
Here
It'll
we
be
go,
a great
kids. Strap in.
episode.
we have Eric,
Hello.
Kyle,
Hello.
and we have most of Gina tonight.
I'm
I don't
here.
know about that.
It just so happens that it's the college national championship is playing. At least University of Georgia is not playing in it, so otherwise we wouldn't be recording.
Right.
But it is on in the background, so I'm going to stay focused. Though I'm not going to worry about it
Sure.
because it's
And Christy has promised this will be a short episode, so that'll help.
Mm.
Get it done and over with.
Yeah. So
You said
none
that-
of you know what the topic is. And that's not because it's this big, grandiose, beautiful secret.
It's actually because Christy has no idea what it is either.
That is not true.
If I just keep talking like this, we'll never know that we didn't have an episode.
Okay, so originally I did think about doing a no topic,
Right.
because those
This is-
sometimes are amongst our best. Sometimes.
Seinfeld did it already, so
Yeah,
Right?
but
It's a podcast about nothing.
yeah, but what I ended up doing was coming up with a topic that I didn't really want you guys to think about.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to get more gut reactions. I
She
know
really
Eric
thinks
and
we think about these things.
oh, there's a new one. There's a new concept. Go ahead.
Gina and I tend to do our homework. You
Right.
guys just roll out of bed, sometimes quite literally.
Hey now,
Hey now.
Yeah. Hey now.
got her,
And join us.
now.
Christy.
Although I will cop to, I was sleeping about 20 minutes ago myself. So that's fine. I'm still spunky and ready to go.
That's right.
As
All
ever.
right.
Oh,
Always.
Always right. All right. So this week's episode is this or that.
okay.
So I'm going to give you two things, and then we're going to just kind of talk about this is a video podcast.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's the best part. Every time somebody scores, we'll be able to find out just by
Right.
Gina's face.
Who's playing so we can play along at least?
It's LSU versus Clemson.
And who do you want to win?
I'm an SEC.
Well, LSU.
I'm
right?
an SEC girl, so I want LSU to win.
Okay.
So,
All right.
they're but Clemson just scored. So, there you
Okay,
go.
well, our friend Matt was a big Clemson fan, so we're going to
Oh,
go
so
with
y'all-
Clemson.
Yeah, y'all need to
Oh,
be for
okay.
Clemson.
There you go.
Yeah.
Matt would be very excited right now.
Well, the game's not going to be over.
It's been a
so-
game of defense so far.
Cool.
So-
Well, he's probably in the stands somewhere. Yeah. I was going to say if heaven has stands, but that's gonna lead us down a completely different road.
It
but
is.
Just thinking about Matt right now. Okay.
Heaven's got on-field seats. Why the hell would you sit up in the stands?
That's true. He's probably on the 20-yard line or
It's
something.
like the
right?
guys that go to the bad place are sitting all the way up back in the top.
Right?
He's on the
Good people are in the field.
He's got.
He's right there on the first baseline, right?
Yeah,
Right.
he's on the 50-yard
Sports ball.
sports ball.
So sorry.
Oh,
All right,
we are
okay.
never recovering from this.
No.
Well, now I'm
Nope.
thinking about Matt and his Clemson gear, and but
Hmm.
it's okay. We're gonna put a hard stop on
That.
Right.
Oh, wait.
You want
did you not
this
ask
or
a
that?
question? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This or that. So I'm going to give you two things. They're related. And then you're going to just tell me or tell us about which you'd prefer.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is Wilderness Lodge or Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Are we all answering or just?
Yeah.
Wilderness
not-
Lodge.
That's not a this or that, is it? Are you supposed to say this or that? No? Okay. So you actually have to say one of the two things.
Yeah, like which, and we could talk about it. It's not like you
I'll
only have
take
one
Wilderness Lodge for 800, please.
Alex.
Show me 800, Alex.
word. And then we might talk about why. So which one do you like, Wilderness Lodge or Animal Kingdom Lodge?
You fool.
Can I only ever stay at the one that I say that I
Oh
like?
my God.
Okay, then Wilderness Lodge. I like
Okay.
them both, so. But
Okay.
Wilderness Lodge is my favorite.
What do you think, Kyle?
What were the options again? I'm sorry.
Jesus. Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Oh, you make it hard.
Really?
Well, yeah, sort of, kind of. I love them both, but I'm gonna have to say Wilderness Lodge. Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah.
No.
This is my this or that, not your this or that.
Okay.
Well, everybody
okay.
said the same one. So what's the big defining factors, you think?
Okay, so for me, I'm just going to jump
What's that
right in
thing?
because
Be careful
I've
with that
already
finger.
thought about this. Is the ease of transportation to and from the Magic Kingdom. The fact that I have never figured out my way around the rooms and the hallways at Wilderness
Gina
Lodge.
has to be guided around.
I do, and I don't
At
like
Animal
that.
Kingdom Lodge?
Animal
Yeah.
Kingdom, yes,
Yeah.
because it's very organic and
Mhm.
flowy.
And African.
Yeah, so therefore,
It's not the way
I
Gina's brain
can't figure.
works.
It's not how my brain works at all. I should be able to go down this way and take a left, not curve to the left instead curve to the
It's got to
right.
be straight lines.
It
Mhm.
reminds me of that. Was it
rectilinear.
Cotton Eye Joe? Stand to the left, stand to the right.
Wait, how's that going then?
I don't know. Is that Cotton Eye Joe or one of those like songs? I was at a middle school
I have no
dance this
idea.
week. I've got these
Oh,
things in
okay.
my head.
Yeah.
Well, you should get them out.
Nope, that's not Cotton Eye Joe, but it's one of the, the name of it goes
It's a
out.
children's
right, but-
book. That's all I remember.
What, Cotton Eye Joe?
No, it's stand to the left, stand to the right.
No, it's crisscross, jump, jump.
Remember the book? No.
No, I don't remember that. Okay, anyway.
The hell you don't.
What are you talking about? You're talking about Silly Sally?
Oh no. Oh,
Silly Sally went to town walking,
walking
backwards
backwards
upside
upside
down.
down.
Yep.
I love that book.
Eric,
to read
please
that to my
grab the
preschoolers.
throttle and the helm and
No, that's
back
it.
on track.
No, it's gone, baby.
All right. So my thing is Wilderness Lodge too. I love Animal Kingdom Lodge. I don't get as lost as Gina does,
Yeah.
but I don't find much to eat over there. So that's one of the reasons why Wilderness Lodge is
But you
more
like
my speed.
Boma.
I do like Boma, but you can't eat.
Can't eat Boma every night.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So
That's
I did
That's
find
very
that there's that at the Mara, their quick service, they're pretty good about dumbing things down for people like me.
Gotcha. It's not dumbing down. It's just
Simplifying.
simplifying the culinary experience for you.
leaving out the salt and pepper.
Yeah, because it's spicy. All right, next one.
What?
Shh, don't take it.
Okay, all
Don't.
right, all right, all
Don't
right.
don't take the bait.
Mhm.
So close.
All right,
Kyle,
next
I was
one.
so close.
Chef Mickey's or 1900 Park Fair?
Breakfast or dinner?
Either one.
What in the world?
I don't. Which one's 1900 Park Fair? Is that the one at
Grand Floridian.
Grand Floridian? Is that the one that has characters?
Do y'all hear that?
Yeah, it
Yes.
sounds like a dog fight.
Is the cat outside? I think that's our outdoor cat telling us she wants in.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty loud.
it's pretty loud,
Are
isn't
you
it?
gonna go let her in?
Sure. For all our viewers, are we going to cut this part out, or is everyone?
No, just go for it. We're fine.
But
Let
we'll
it
take
roll.
the headphones off.
Okay, I better do that.
It'd be better. It'd be better video if you left them.
It would be, wouldn't it? Dr. Doolittle.
I don't remember eating at 1900 Park Fair anytime recently, so I'm gonna go
At
with
night, that's the one with Cinderella, Prince Charming, this evil stepmother, and the
Yeah,
stepsisters.
no. We didn't have a great experience the last time we were there, so I'm gonna go with Chef Mickey's.
Mm. That's a hard one for me. We just ate at Chef Mickey's. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't, like the best thing in the world, but it wasn't horrible either. I like the morning crew, the characters that are there in the morning at 1900 Park Fair.
I don't think I've ever done it for breakfast
Oh, really?
because that's Mad Hatter,
Mhm.
Mary Poppins.
Yep. Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, we've definitely done it for breakfast then, because I remember seeing Mary Poppins
When Allie was little, though,
when she was
right?
really little.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have this weird thing, strawberry soup,
Oh, yeah.
that people love.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
You don't?
No, I don't like cold soups.
I don't either, but that tastes more like a dessert to me. Like that
Yeah,
would be
I could
perfect
see
over
that.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Like vanilla ice cream with the strawberry soup on top.
Why not just have strawberry ice cream at that point?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Strawberry
you
ice
could have
cream.
that anywhere.
Wow. Oh, that's a hard one. You know what? I'm going to go a 1900 Park Fair because here was the biggest issue with Chef Mickey's when we were there before is that it is very dated. They need to do some serious remodel of that restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go a 1900 Park Fair because the character interaction between the Mad Hatter is just hilarious to me. So I like him a lot. It's
I'm
breakfast
going to
food.
choose
So.
1900 Park Fair as well because the character interaction at dinner is among my favorite. I love the stepmother and the stepsisters.
Right.
It's been a while, but years and years ago I went there with my dad and the stepsisters were hitting on him. And the stepmother came by, looked at him, gave him like this nasty look and went, "No, girls."
Ouch.
And he was like,
Oh.
I was like, well, that was kind of crazy rude, but yeah. So they're kind of fun. I like that.
Yeah. So Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
1900 Park Fair or Chef Mickey's?
1900 Park Fair.
All right.
There we go. Do you have a reason?
Hot chicks. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
What? Am I wrong?
Who? Cinderella?
Yeah, and the evil stepsisters and
They're not cute.
hey,
Mary,
Well, they got
Mary
junk in the
Poppins,
trunk.
if you go for that whole turn of the century vibe.
it's all a matter of taste.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
in the eye of the beholder.
Alrighty.
All right. This one's kind of silly, but Dumbo or Triceratops spin?
Now, if you would have said Aladdin's Magic Carpet Ride,
Yeah,
I would exactly
But
know.
she didn't.
Right.
She did not.
I was
Makes it
trying to
tough.
skip parks.
No, it makes it tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dumbo. It's a classic.
Classic.
Classic Disney.
Plus,
Hmm.
you can sit in the air conditioning in the summer and wait.
Yeah, and that little play area is really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts?
Dumbo.
Okay.
Yep. Dumbo.
Yeah,
It's a
Dumbo.
classic.
It's unanimous.
Yep.
All right. Now, how about bus or monorail? Now, think about the monorail and the heat
Monorail in the heat's not a problem. They have air conditioning.
when it works.
California, they don't. We
No, I
talked
know
about that
that.
before, but
But
Yeah.
the air conditioning on the buses is really good.
That's monorail for me because that means I'm on one of those resort stops.
Not necessarily.
Sure, in my world, it does.
Jazz World.
Exactly.
Party time. Excellent. Yeah, I agree. I'm in Gina's world. I live there, so yeah. Okay, I agree with you.
You make fun of my world, but
But yeah, well, yeah.
What about you?
I'm going with bus.
Why?
Oh,
ooh,
it's a bigger world.
Yeah,
it's
you can get to
vastly-
more.
it's
You can get to
vastly
more
different.
things on the bus.
That's very true.
And
Good point.
true.
I feel like since the relatively recent changes to the monorail and their whole, automated system, it feels significantly slower than it used to be. So I'm gonna stick with the busing.
Cool.
We haven't ridden the monorail in quite some time, really.
No,
You know,
last year. Well, no, last year, 2018 at Christmas, because we stayed at the Poly, so we rode it quite a bit. Not quite a bit.
No,
No, we really rode the boat more.
we did. Didn't we? But we liked the boats.
Yeah,
But
we
that
do like
wasn't
the
on the
boats.
list.
No.
That wasn't on the list.
Nope.
Okay, next up, since we mentioned the Polynesian,
Ooh.
Polynesian or beach club?
Well, Polynesian.
Yeah.
Polynesian.
Yeah. So
that's one of the
having
very
not
few.
stayed
Right.
at the Polynesian, but having stayed at the beach club, I would go Polynesian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It calls you.
Yeah. And there's a
I would
couple
be
of
singing. I'd sing. There you go.
Calls me. Yeah. And the reason for that is actually not the hotel itself as much as the food. Food options are much better
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
at the
Trader
Polynesian than they
Sam's,
are
Grog
at.
True that.
Grotto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your
You've got
food
your
options are
own-
much better.
Yeah, you got your Dole Whip there. And Captain Cook's is actually good quick service.
Mhm.
And it's open 24 hours, right, Christy? Or like super late.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Grand Floridian's the only one open 24 hours, but I
Yeah.
think that one's open till like either midnight or 2.
Yeah,
And as Maddie would say, you can see the toppings from the
that's right.
Polynesian.
You can. Well, she used to would have said that.
Yeah,
She
she
wouldn't
used to
say
have
that
said
now.
it,
But
We kid her about it, but
Yeah.
she would say
the toppings.
And at Trader Sam's, you can get one of these cool guys,
That's right.
That's a nice one.
right?
Yeah.
Just so happens I had it back here.
It's amazing when you've got stuff everywhere. Sometimes
Right.
it works out.
Sometimes it works out wonderfully.
So I love the
Okay, that
beach club.
doesn't look right. You got to move him. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
What is he?
It's not aesthetically pleasing down there. Much better.
Oh, okay.
The earmarked trophy just deserves to be by itself.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, not with a zombie next to it. Hey.
So I love the beach club. I love the pool. I also really love how you can walk right over to Epcot
Yeah.
Mhm.
and also the Skyliner, which is like my new favorite thing in the whole wide
You're
world.
right. Makes
Right.
it tough, man.
But I have only stayed at the Polynesian for one night as an adult, and I want
Excuse
more
me,
Polly.
Bugsy.
You want more poly. You need more poly in
You
your
need
life.
more poly
I
in
need
your
more
life.
Polly. Although I
Yeah.
have to say, I struggled a little bit even that one night to get food I liked
At the
Really?
Poly?
at the Poly.
What?
Yeah, the stuff was because I didn't go to the sit-down restaurants. I was there by myself.
Okay.
And I went to Captain Cook's.
Oh, excuse me, Bugsy. No, thank you. Come up here.
Bugsy's like, stop leaving me at home and talking about these things.
Exactly,
Right.
right? Take me to the
Okay,
poly.
that's all I want.
What about
Just wants to make another
don't
appearance.
they have dumplings?
Good
They
ones, too.
do if you order from the Ohana. Like I think if you're staying in those rooms, you can get Ohana
Right.
food delivered, like room service. But I didn't, so I went over to Captain Cook's, and they got some weird stir fry thing that had weird. Remember, I took pictures of it. And I
Oh
was
yeah,
asking
that's
you guys,
right. Yeah.
what is this weirdness?
They do have some challenging things sometimes on the. I think they change the menu pretty frequently.
I think so.
I think so.
It was
And-
good though. I
it's
remember
weird,
liking it.
interesting.
Mhm.
But then it's that
Right.
Asian fusion kind
Mhm.
of thing going on.
Yeah.
Pan-seared noodles and whatnot.
Pan Asian.
Oh, the curried seafood stew was really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, not down your alley.
Yeah, I was
at
going to say
all.
not being eaten over here.
Yeah,
I would have
At
ordered
all.
Papa
It
John's. And I
curried
don't do that.
or seafood.
Curried seafood, no.
That's a whole bunch of no.
That's
Um,
a big
but I
bag of
do-
nope.
The pool area over at the Polynesian's really cool too. So
Mhm.
It is.
I think at least if we're thinking of like a next trip, that's where I would go to.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that leads me to Ohana or Boma.
Ohana.
At night, right?
At night. Oh, see,
Oof.
I'm gonna say Boma.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm,
As far as food goes,
Yeah.
quality. That's yeah.
I love all that steak.
yeah, I'm going Ohana.
Yeah, and the pot stickers,
Mm.
the dumplings.
The dumplings and
I forgot
the,
about
dumps.
those.
the dumps.
Oh, and the dessert.
Don't remind me of the salad. It's good salad.
Yeah.
That's a hard one, but I still say Boma.
Okay, that's good.
I love Boma too, but I particularly like Boma's breakfast.
Yeah, and I was going to say I don't like breakfast over there.
At Boma?
I like it at Boma. I don't like it at
He doesn't like it at Ohana because he doesn't eat
Yeah.
eggs.
Yeah.
So that's
and I don't love the Mickey waffles, so that's a lot of money to spend on Mickey waffles if you're not
It's
like
true.
What's wrong with you?
right.
they're just little
Blasphemy.
tiny
And it's
waffles.
pog juice.
Yeah, but I mean,
But the
$60
ears are like
for Pog juice.
it's like crunchy on the outside. That's what
And
I
it's
like about
soft on
Mickey.
the inside, and
And the
yeah.
little syrup can sit in
Well,
little pockets there.
I like French
Right?
toast for
Exactly.
breakfast.
And it's Lilo
I'll
and
let-
Stitch.
If they had French toast sticks,
Okay.
I'd be all about that. But no French toast sticks.
I
So
haven't been to Ohana for breakfast since 2013
Oh
because
wow.
of him.
Poor thing.
I know.
because it's
It's
a
a
lot of money to
travesty.
spend. Even like if
May
you
have been
like
the
all the
last time
food there,
we
it's a
went.
lot of money to spend. Like you can't get
Well,
past
see,
that.
that's what I think. If you're on the dining plan, you should pay out of pocket for breakfast. That's not a good. I mean, it's not. It's
Unless you're
cheap.
doing that one. 'cause
Unless you're
that-
doing that
Yeah,
one,
unless
pretty
you're doing that
expensive,
one.
right?
Yeah, right.
The
I don't like
I
going to.
would rather do
I guess
Tusker
it is.
House for breakfast at that point.
You know what though? I've decided I like Tusker House for breakfast,
Mhm.
but it's very loud in there.
It is.
And the last
Yep.
time we were in there, I felt myself being bothered by that more than I had in the past.
Mhm.
And Ohana is not loud. There's stuff going on, even when they do those little pony races. But it's like
It's not
small.
it's not as loud.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree.
Eric, speaking of money, today at work, I didn't even tell you this. I had to literally, I felt like Frankenstein's monster beating off the villagers with flaming torches,
What?
defending the cost of Disney.
Oh,
Oh, really?
To a group of people, one person in particular, but it was what made it seem like, the Frankenstein analogy was that quickly and very quickly, several other people in the surrounding area, jumped on board with him and and they're like, yeah, Kyle goes like every weekend. And I'm like, oh, here it comes. And they jumped on me and I'm like, oh God, no. And so I'm like,
jeez.
here's the value proposition. Oh, they wanted none of it, man.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
value proposition, what the monster? And I was like, I was just like,
Whatever. Haters gonna hate.
exactly.
Those are
And
the
then
same-
somebody brought up Universal, and that was
Yep.
somehow a better value. And I'm
It's
like,
not.
oh.
It's more
And then
expensive.
I said, don't even bring it up. Don't even bring that. Don't bring that weak
Don't
sauce up in
Bite
here.
on that
And
one.
Right.
Yeah.
It was
Weak sauce.
a battle royale for a little bit there, and then things almost got things got heated. And
Well, and
Oh my
the
God,
funny,
that would have been
the
awesome
funny
to have a
part
little
about
clip for the podcast, though.
Right?
right?
Oh my
but
gosh.
really, the funniest part about that is you're talking to a group of people who'll spend $3,000 on a laptop and over $1,000 on a cell phone
Hey
and
now.
$500 on a watch,
Yeah.
and go down the list of the things that they're willing to spend money on, but
Well, they'll
Disney isn't
also
on the list
spend
for them, right?
$3,000
So-
to $5,000 to sit on a beach for a week,
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
right? Like
Right.
when you look at, and because Gina and I do this for work, like we know that if you're going on vacation anywhere,
Yep.
you're going to spend $3,000 to $5,000.
Yeah.
Like
Unless you're trying to go to Hawaii, in which case
Eric-
it's like
Oh,
20.
yeah.
right, a
Right.
minimum
Exactly.
of $3,000 to
Right.
$5,000.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are right, and that was part of my value proposition to these people is that they are a group of super elite nerds, and they will spend. They all have
Right.
their own little hobbies and stuff that they do
Yeah.
spend an inordinate amount, gross amounts of money on.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go that far, but
Right.
believe
But
me,
you could have. Yeah.
I
you had
that
it in your
quill-
pocket, right?
Yeah, it was in my air, and I was ready to pull that out. But I have to. I've had
Well,
to before.
and it's a thing, right? It's any number of things, and I pick on the laptops and phones and stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, it's like any number of other things that
Mhm.
that go into that. Like how much money
Right.
do you spend on your car? How much money do you
Exactly.
spend on,
Starbucks.
right? Oh, geez, Starbucks.
Hey, wait. Let's not bring Starbucks into this. Wait a minute.
Hold
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
Wait,
Hey,
she got
now.
real.
Right. But like I have friends that go to like, I don't know, 6 to 8 major concerts a year.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
Right. And so that for us, that's going into Boston. That's the price of the concert tickets. That's hotel.
Thousands of
that's
dollars.
parking. Like it's funny to me, but what you use for terminology is perfect in my mind. The value proposition.
Oh,
It's what you're
absolutely.
looking to do.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, if you had a bug,
What you get out of it?
what is a buzzed out car? Is that how you say it?
Nope.
Tricked out.
There you go.
I've never heard it or never heard that.
Buzz
but
Lightyear
Buzz-
car.
The
Right?
buzzed out car.
No,
What
like,
man?
some people have tricked out cars and
Yep.
Mhm.
you know they spend all that and it's like,
Yeah.
well, I saved my money for this.
Right. Some
Right.
people drink incessantly and spend all their money on alcohol, right? So it's like, and
Jeez.
we don't do that, right?
Let's
Right.
beat me up now.
I didn't say any names.
I didn't say you. You're going on
just
vacation.
water.
You know the
Sensitive.
value.
It's just water.
Other people.
It's just water.
It's just water, really.
Just water.
I mean, literally, the house that we rented for our Guru weekend this year,
Hmm.
just to rent the house, if you were going to rent it for a week in season, is $12,000
Oh my gosh.
for a rental on a lake.
Right.
Now it's a
It's
gorgeous,
Gorgeous.
home.
And
Right.
and it holds, what, 20 people or something?
I think
Whatever
it
it
was
is.
24.
Yeah.
Well, but
So it's a big
still.
house, but I mean, that's
But think about it, like someone that's going to go spend a week at the lake, that's before you've eaten or had any
Mhm.
activities. That's just the
Mhm.
house.
it's
We could
just
go
a
to
place to sleep.
Disney 3 times for just that.
Yeah.
You know, if you're doing it inexpensively. Or
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
None of us could go for that, but
Well,
3
we're not
times.
going. Yeah, we're not
We're
doing
not
that.
doing
But
it.
we're not
other
doing
people
that, but
might.
Other people absolutely do that.
Right.
Okay, so let me tell you how smooth I was this weekend. We were eating at our dinner.
Oh, I wasn't there for it, so I don't know how smooth. Okay, tell us how smooth
Oh,
you
I'm
were.
sorry. I forgot you weren't there.
How smooth were
Oh,
you?
I'm sorry. Okay, so we're eating. We went to dinner in Athens. We did a college tour of the dorms,
yeah.
so the girls could see what that was like. And so my dad was there because it was his birthday, and he only lives 45 minutes away, so he was there. And we're eating at Last Resort, which is a really great restaurant in Athens that's always busy, but they have this huge dessert counter that has a case that's like full of all these different cakes and different pies and things like that. Well, I had gotten like the rundown of what everything was, so I knew it all. And this couple walks up and they're looking at the cakes and they're like, "Oh, I wonder what this is." You know, they're talking to themselves. And I'm like, "Would you like for me to give you the tour of cakes?" I said, I've been versed on all of them. And they were like, "Well, that would be great." And so I tell them all about the cakes, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I definitely want to taste that one." And so I was like, "Oh, are y'all doing a tasting?" Because you could tell it was like a wedding tasting, you know. And they're like, "Yes, we're getting married on June the 6th."
Oh,
And
God.
Cecilia's, who does the bakery, is doing our wedding cake, but they suggested that we come here and sample the cakes to see what kind we want. And so we're talking about what would be really good and la 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 la. Stop.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
interrupt me. And so so we're just standing there talking about everything, you know. And I said, "Well, have you gotten your honeymoon planned?"
That's awesome.
And they were like, "Well, we'd love to have your card." And I'm like, "Well, thanks." So I gave them my card.
That
Oh.
is epic.
Player.
Yep. Walked right into that. Let me
Right?
tell you about cakes.
Yeah.
And why don't you book a trip while you're at it?
Right. And
That's
how about your
awesome.
honeymoon?
Yeah.
And now let me get the proprietor for you so you can
Right.
order some cakes.
Right.
I know.
The thing
That'll
is,
work,
right? When you're doing the jobs that we do, it's
Right.
about solving problems for people.
It
Mhm.
is.
So you totally just solved their problems. They went out one night to try
Oh, they did.
cakes, and now they have their honeymoon person ready
And
to
they
go.
were like, "Oh my God, we need help." Because like I could tell that they were going to need help because they were having a hard time deciding just like what to
What kind of
narrow down
cake?
what cake
Yeah, they couldn't
to
buy a
taste.
cake
Right.
or a piece of
So-
pie or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Way to
pie
go.
wasn't part of it. It was a cake
Now,
only.
as soon as
Just
they
cake, no
book, you're
pie.
gonna have to tell us so we can celebrate
Yeah.
on the podcast. too.
Exactly.
Maybe they're listening.
Maybe they listen.
Maybe. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Although they were wanting to go out to California. So I guess they could be Disneyland. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh, there's Palm Springs, right?
You
Is
do
it
that,
Palm
too.
Springs?
Oh, I know. Yeah. Do it all.
That Coronado
Oh,
resort
yeah.
in California is
Mhm.
gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
I had a client stay there a couple years ago, and I was like, "That looks like the Grand Floridian, but in California."
And that's because it is.
That's what it was. It was after that.
That's
Okay.
actually because it is. That's what the other one was based off
I
of.
know.
Yeah.
I knew that. Okay. Here's this one: Toy Story Mania or Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, Toy Story Mania.
Yeah, Toy Story Mania.
No, Buzz Lightyear.
I knew
Yeah, I
he
knew
was
Eric
going
was
to
going to
say
say
that.
that.
Yeah.
It's Eric's
I'm
favorite.
totally TSM. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
Toy Story Mania. I
Buzz
hate
needs
Buzz
some
Lightyear.
love, man.
Yeah, it definitely does. But
When we go on
That's
Toy
still-
Story Buzz Lightyear, I just sit there like this
that's what every picture comes back as.
because I don't care. But Toy Story
Right.
Mania, I'm like, give it to me.
I'm thinking Buzz is going to get some love. Don't you think? As much attention as Tomorrowland skating now? I mean, Buzz.
I would think so. They'll probably
I would
clean it
hope
up a bit
so.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least clean it.
If not,
for
they're
goodness
just going to
sakes.
shutter the whole thing,
Repaint.
right?
Right?
Yeah,
Repaint
it,
Buzz.
fix the the little blasters and stuff. And
Yeah.
Right.
They,
All right. Here's going to be a tough one.
Mm.
okay.
Water taxis or the Skyliner?
Oh, you see now?
They're not going to the same place though.
Right. Like,
Exactly. Not
It-
fair.
But just imagine you could take it anywhere. It's just like, what would you prefer? What's your preferred method
Ooh.
of transportation?
So boat or Skyliner.
Ooh.
well, Eric hasn't ridden the Skyliner, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I mean, I know what it is. It's fine.
What?
I'm
Oh, you're
I'm-
thinking.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm-
okay.
He's deep in thought.
I'm
I was
searching
like, wow.
your soul.
No. It's kind of a little
Search-
unnerving.
Searching for your answer, actually.
No.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm
That's
going for
hard,
Skyliner.
Christy. Yeah, the Skyliner's pretty epic. You just get that whole
So-
zen moment, man. It's just that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Do
So
I
unexpected.
pretend like it goes wherever I want to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Skyliner.
It's magic. The magic
Wait.
Skyliner.
But if you can believe that goes wherever you want it to go, then the boats go wherever you want
Yeah.
it to go too.
Yeah. But what would you prefer, the boat or the Skyliner?
Hmm.
You can.
Yeah.
You can't take
Yeah.
a boat to Animal Kingdom, but
Yeah, sure you can.
Just go the long way around.
Animal Kingdom boat, baby. You heard Christy.
Sure, you can take it down one of those little the little waterways that they
Yeah.
have.
right.
Be
Yeah.
From somewhere.
They
can ride one of the little
desperately
Sprite
need to
boats.
Connect the Skyliner or something else to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Completely agree with that.
I want to see them connected everywhere.
Yeah.
After riding it and seeing, although people will go insane, but I love it. So
Right. Well, then they'd end up doing away with the busing or something.
Well,
But
why
they're-
would people go
You
insane?
wouldn't need it.
I think they're
people are
complimentary.
very anxious about the
Yeah.
Skyliner.
Well,
Yeah.
just
Saw
don't
them
ride
on-
it.
Well,
don't
but if
think it
they
has the
add it
volume.
everywhere,
Mm.
If they had it everywhere, then they'd end up doing away with the buses.
Nah, I think they're
No, I think
complimentary
they
to one
have to
another.
say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I will say Skyliner.
okay,
Yeah.
unanimous.
Less
Woo!
people on a Skyliner than a bus than a boat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, and there's less of that like noise. Like it's really very zen
It
inside
is.
there.
they don't have any music playing on them.
No, they
No.
just they
Yeah.
have people talking every once in a while, but for a lot of the ride there was nothing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, contemporary, Gina's favorite,
Yeah.
or boardwalk.
Anything else? No, I'm just kidding.
Contemporary or boardwalk?
Oh, contemporary,
Hmm.
I figured you'd say that.
Yeah. hands down.
Because we don't nest the same way Gina does.
No,
Right. Room wise, definitely hands down boardwalk.
Yeah. I'm going to say boardwalk in this case.
Convenience wise, though, yeah, I'm going to say boardwalk because that whole like 2 elevators servicing the 4th floor thing that just didn't work out well.
yeah, we
What?
we lucked out. We never had any problems with that when we stayed there.
Right, but the time I had stayed there before,
Yeah.
I remember it being like, "Where are the elevators?"
Right.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I think
Just
we just got lucky.
Well, it may have been whatever floor we were staying on too. That may have helped.
Could be.
Could be.
God, it's such a great place to people watch, though. The
is.
contemporary is. It's just like
Amelia
God,
wants
how
to
many-
stay there again. She
How
asked
many
if we could.
loudmouths can you have in one place? It's just the constant
lot.
loudmouth per. Oh, it's just amazing. It's just like, wow, they make them in all kinds
Uh-huh.
right there in that one
And
place.
it is amazing that you can shut the door and it all goes away.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I remember the first time I stayed there, I went in and I was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be so loud because you hear everything from the concourse."
Mhm.
Mhm.
Shut the door. There's nothing. But then what I actually heard was the lake sounds. It's like the
Yeah,
boats
Oh, yeah.
out on the
exactly.
lake.
You're
Which
right.
that was beautiful to listen
Mhm.
to. Like, I
Mhm.
was cool with that.
I love the boats this year. They're like,
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. This one's going to be interesting. Mama Melrose Ristorante or Tony's Town Square?
oh,
Oh,
come
God.
on.
Oh.
Jesus.
Gee
Christ.
whiz.
No, Mama's,
Casey's Corner.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
no, Mama's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama's for me.
Yeah, I have to say mamas too.
You know what? I don't even remember Mama's.
I don't either. I was on some serious pain medication. That's the only reason I'm saying it's Mama's. I had a good Chianti and some pain pills, and that was
Okay,
the
I'll go
food
with,
was awesome.
I do remember how blah Tony's was.
Mm.
Like absolutely blah.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'll go with Mama's, I guess.
So when we
Oh,
had gone to
really?
Tony's years ago, and it was fine.
Mhm.
It was not anything spectacular by any means.
Yep.
We
And-
went back this past
and
summer.
then we went a few years after that, and I got sick as a dog. Not from
Uh-oh.
Tony's, but that was the last thing I ate before I got sick
but it
as a
wasn't
dog.
okay.
related.
So that set me off to that. We hadn't been there in
Years.
probably not 18 years maybe.
I don't think it was that long, but it was a long
It
time.
was
at
a
least
long
10.
time.
And then we went to Tony's this summer,
Mhm.
Oh.
and I was literally like, why do you have to make Italian food fancy? I just want like chicken parm.
It
Nope.
was fancy.
Yeah, it was like weird.
And you're coming from the land of chicken parm, which is like chicken parm on every corner. So
Right.
it's like,
Yeah, we've got all kinds of chicken parm here.
It's like,
Yeah.
And
Like, I mean, think about it. Like, I like Olive Garden.
yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
But the chicken parm at Mama Melrose is actually really good.
Yeah,
So-
it's actually pretty decent.
Yep.
well, I honestly barely remember. I do remember Tony's being just blah.
Mhm.
But Mama Melrose's was a trip when I hurt my neck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so I literally was on pain meds.
Yeah, that most of that trip he doesn't even remember.
I remember the interior of Mama Melrose's more than I
Yep.
remember
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah, that
It
sounds
does
about
have
right.
a cool interior.
Yeah, it's
does.
very, very cozy.
Yep.
It's perfect for the Muppets area.
Yep. And yeah, and it's better food than Rizzo's, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I just looked at the.
Eating out of the trash can outside of Mama Melrose's is
Yeah, it's probably
than
better than Rizzo's. Yeah.
Listen, I actually like Rizzo's.
Oh,
I kind of do too, honestly. I
It's
won't
so
care.
bad.
Meatball sub there was really good.
No.
But I have to say, I just looked at the menu for Tony's because Gina's like, fancy. Like, what? And I'm like, yeah, there was nothing I could find. I swear they must have changed the menu because they have Italian trio, which is chicken parm,
Mhm,
fettuccine alfredo, and spaghetti with a meatball.
Sure.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then chicken fettuccine alfredo, shrimp fettuccine alfredo, spaghettio? No, spaghetti, Tona's pizza pie, scampi pasta. So I don't know what
And
was
I
in
don't
wrong with me
know.
parentheses, it
that
says,
day.
screw you, Christy.
Right?
I don't know. I don't remember you going hungry that day, so you must have found something to eat there.
I must have. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Next up,
funny.
Expedition Everest
Mhm.
or the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, please. What do you think? I'll let you answer this one for me.
Expedition Everest. Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
think so too?
Oh, for me?
For both of you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
actually,
no. I'm saying for him it's
him.
Expedition
Oh,
Everest.
likewise.
For me? Yeah, probably so. I'd like to go and do it again and not really have to worry about what it is I'm doing.
What?
Or
Expedition
be a
Everest?
pilot. No.
I'm kidding. Whatever.
What about you? This is the one I was thinking
right.
about you
Well,
on.
this is the one for me, and I had a very different experience than everybody else has had.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
We know. You
Right.
got to ride
I got to ride it by myself.
Blah, blah, blah,
So
600 times.
Right.
I'm
5 or
sorry.
6.
blah.
If not for that experience, I would say Everest.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean the attraction is not the ride
Sure.
over there; it's
Right.
the
Yeah.
land. It's the
Yeah.
attraction
Yes.
is the attraction,
You're
not
right.
not just the ride.
I
The ride
agree.
is secondary. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Minivan or Uber?
Minivan.
Please. Yeah.
Considering though.
well, hold on.
Well, the price is
Are we
an
talking
issue,
right?
definitely.
If the price isn't, if they put the pricing back the way it was, then minivan. But
Right.
otherwise, bus.
Walk.
Yeah,
I-
the new pricing's insane.
It is. It's kind of crazy.
Well, first of all, I don't like Uber, so I would do a Lyft instead.
Oh, snap.
But I still
Calling
like
them out.
the idea that that the minivan is a cast member. It's a Disney employee.
Yeah.
And I know it's a premium, and I never could get Kyle to do it on this last trip. He never would go for it.
Well, you never pushed it really hard, but yeah.
But I just doing a regular old lift. I don't know. If I'm with a group of people that are like, yeah, let's take a lift, then I'm like, okay, that's fine. But just us as a family, I don't know why. I'm hesitant.
Well, you know what I
That's
think is
silly.
funny is you and I took a gypsy cab
Right.
before Uber and Lyft was a
But
thing.
we had no idea it was until after or during the fact.
Right.
I'd forgotten about that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, no, I'm just taking the bus at that point.
That wasn't a choice.
No. But it's always a choice.
Not in
Because
this
where you're going to
particular
get one
case.
of those two things, you're either getting on a bus, a boat, the Skyliner.
I'll tell you, on my last trip, we did the Skyliner or a Lyft most of the time.
Wow.
But I was with two other people. No. So here's the difference, right? It was me and my dad and my sister,
Mhm.
or me and Jen and Leah. So we were splitting it 3 ways
Right.
Yeah.
each time. So it's a lot easier to do that than with your whole family.
Yeah.
But sometimes the Uber or Lyft drivers were like, they didn't speak the
Yep.
whole time.
Which is great.
No, it freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, say something, but listen to what was done in the minivan, okay?
Hello, my name is Amira. Welcome to my minivan. Thanks for fastening your seatbelt just as fast as you can. Now, during our ride, please remain seated. Can you believe I have a steering wheel that's heated? We can have a little fun, share a joke or two. I can really use some new ones. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our ride. Keep your arms, your legs, your friends, everybody inside. Thank you.
That's great.
That's good.
That's awesome.
So one of the things that we said, right, is as soon as she finished, Leah or Jen, I'm not sure which one in the back, was like, and that's why you don't Uber, my friends. It was like, and I've never had a bad driver as a minivan, but that girl,
Yeah, that was great.
on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved her.
It's
But
like
Wow.
It's like Marty on the
Yeah.
on
On
the
the
launches.
boats.
on
Yeah.
the boats, yeah.
Yes.
But you're paying for that.
Yes.
Like you're paying
Yes.
a premium to get that.
I
And
know.
the buses are free.
Right.
The
Well,
boats and the Skyliner
Then you
and
got
the
all the smelly
monorail are
people with you.
free.
then you have to sit with the others.
Depending who your family is, that may be the case too.
Do they? And they refill your chalice, your golden chalice for
Right.
you on the
Right.
minivans.
Yeah. Shine your shoes while you're at it.
Exactly.
Straighten your ears.
It was awesome. Amira, if you're listening, woo, you're awesome.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah. She was awesome. Loved her. Okay.
That is cool.
All right. Just one more set. Are you ready?
A set.
Ready?
What's a set?
Yep. This or that.
Oh,
So
So
just
they've-
this or that. Okay.
They've all had, if you haven't noticed the pattern, they've all started with hotels, dining, rides, and transportation.
Oh, how clever.
See, I prepared big for this one.
you did.
Okay. Good job.
Good job. Good job.
I even had my little like sound thing ready to go. Okay. Pop Century versus Art of Animation.
Ooh.
Is neither an option?
Oh, you snob.
He's such a snob. I have raised him well.
Yeah,
really.
I can't really
You
can't
have.
really fault him. But
Right.
Meh.
Well, think about it. Like,
art
here's
of animation.
what I had thought
Yes, that's
about.
more space, but
Mhm.
Pop's been renovated.
Yeah, but they have better
Renovated.
food art animation.
That's true.
And
They
they're,
do.
Jesus Christ, they're like they share a bridge and Skyliner. So who
Yeah.
cares?
Right?
Right.
Yeah, I
that
really
point.
don't care. It just has to be a preferred room at whichever we stay at.
Oh, darling.
Okay, let me just be a little bit.
Spoiled.
Again, would you please refill my gold chalice, please, while I wait on the Skyliner?
Okay.
Carry me.
That's all I want, just water.
Carry me.
Okay.
Is that an option?
Which one?
What, to be carried? Yes.
Yeah.
Carry me in my chalice.
I want a golf cart. I'm telling you, that's the
They-
way to go.
See, they need to have a golf cart lane.
That would be cool.
Everybody gets a golf cart.
Men
Go
in
wherever you want to
traffic.
go.
Oh, that'd be
Park where you
fun.
want to park.
Well, just think if they could get all the freaking cars off the road and just
Right.
have like buses,
Mhm.
Skyliners, and then they could let people walk and ride bikes.
There you
Mhm.
go. Oh, that'd be great. You could ride your
Yeah, it
bike to
would.
wherever you wanted to go.
Yeah, it's flat for crying out loud. Oh my
Right.
God.
I
That'd
don't
be
know.
great.
There's gators out there and bugs.
Stop.
Oh,
Oh,
come
you can
on.
outrun them on your bike.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, not the bugs, but the gators you can outrun.
But you
Okay.
can't if you take one of those Surrey bikes with 4 people.
That is
Right?
true.
No.
But you
Yeah.
deserve to die. So
You'll want to die. Not that you
Deserve
deserve
it.
to.
well, yeah. If you do it twice, you deserve to die. But if you've
Yeah.
only done it the first time, yeah, we'll let you get away.
Right. Yeah.
I did have a client recently that was like, "We're going to try those things." I'm like, "Okay, well, think about this: it's the weight of your
Don't.
family in a bike,
Right.
and your kids won't really pedal."
Yeah.
So
And
She
your
was like,
family will
Have
hate
fun
you.
with that.
Your
Oh.
family will hate you for the rest of the trip.
And it's a bike that weighs 450 pounds. So
Right. Without
Right.
people on it.
yeah, without people on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
right.
So good luck.
Okay, next up,
I thought that was the last one.
It's a
it's
set.
the last
Eric.
set.
Oh, there's another set.
There's 3 more.
Oh, God.
Be our guest
Mhm.
or Artist Point.
Mm,
We haven't
haven't
needed
been to
Artist
We
Point
haven't been to
in
Artist Point.
Never have.
21
And
years.
I've tried to get it since it's changed over to the
Yeah.
meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
So think about it from the perspective of you can meet Snow White, Dopey, and the Evil Queen, or maybe the Beast.
The Beast. What was the first one?
Artist Point.
I don't know.
No,
what
that was the second one.
menu
What was
is.
the other one?
Be our guest.
What's the menu
It's a
at Artist Point?
It's another one of
Prefix.
those prefix menus.
Yeah,
Is it still like fish on a board and stuff like that?
fish on a board.
I don't know.
That's
But
what it was. It's
Yeah,
salmon on
we
a
had-
plank.
It's just board fish.
Board fish.
we had our first
Did
married
you see the
fight
picture
there.
of the grouper this dude caught? Did you see that, Eric?
No.
Somebody caught a grouper?
Yeah, it's
in
bigger
Disney?
than him. No, 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 no.
Okay,
No.
well,
I don't
then
know where he was when
moving
he caught it,
on.
but it's called a Moscow grouper or something like that. It's literally 10 feet long
Mhm.
and weighs like 870 pounds.
Yeah, they get
Wow.
huge.
It was
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
Okay, sorry.
That's cool.
All right, so
Yeah.
the menu at Artist Point
Sorry.
is mushroom bisque,
Yeah.
hunter's terrin, chicken black truffle, stone fruit preserve, and house-made pickles.
Mhm, Yeah.
Okay.
And then
So, not eating
wicked
there.
shrimp cocktail. You'd eat that. It's got soy, miso, avocado, Thai chili, and greens.
Why? It's shrimp. I don't need all that in my shrimp. Oh, no.
And then there's okay. We seriously have to do a Fab Forks because this
Yeah.
restaurant needs to be dissected. They have cottage beef stew, tender beef, preserved vegetables, spatzel, mushrooms, aged cow's milk cheese. That's just cheese.
Right.
Yeah.
That is
Exactly.
just cheese. That's
Like,
like
it's just
American
cheese.
cheese.
So farmer's cheese.
Right?
Yeah.
Royal prime rib roast.
American cheese.
You'd like that.
Actually, aged. Yeah, aged
Roast.
cheese is
Aged.
farmer's cheese. Farmer's
Yeah.
cheese is fresh. So.
Right.
A
Okay.
stroll through nature. Asparagus, leeks, arugula, ganache,
Nochi.
sage,
Gnocchi.
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 Gnocchi. Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
and parmesan.
Gnocchi is like the soup that you get at
That
Olive
Alec
Garden.
gets at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
No, that's not gnocchi.
Yeah,
it's
they have
chicken
chicken
gnocchi.
gnocchi.
Chicken gnocchi.
Okay,
have-
but that's
You can have
it's not a
gnocchi in the
soup.
soup.
Yeah, there's gnocchi in the
They're
soup.
in the soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
I'm
magic
like it's not a
mirrors,
soup. It's a
It's
noodle.
not a soup by itself.
pork shank.
In the soup.
Oh, a pork shank.
So it's still kind of like a gamey,
Yeah.
still a gamey. It's the theme of the. It
Yeah.
follows the theme
Right.
of the. Okay. Christy's like, well, maybe
I'm
not.
going to Artist Point.
No,
Huh?
you will starve there.
No, I'll have prime
Mm-hmm.
rib well done.
What?
Oh my God. My
no!
heart
No,
hurts.
you won't. No, please
No,
don't.
that's not a thing.
Or I could do the Brothers Grimm roasted chicken,
Yeah, do
Yeah,
that.
okay.
which has herb crusted potatoes, fire roasted petite squash, which I won't eat, and golden raisins, which is not a thing.
Yes.
Raisins
Golden
are a thing.
raisins are a
good,
thing.
yeah.
It's just a different grape.
It's a
Right,
yellow
it's
grape.
exact-
yeah,
it's
or
a-
orange.
it's a white grape.
Yellow, white grape. Yeah, that's
Right.
it. But couldn't get it out.
Whatever.
It's like-
I'm going
It's
there.
like white wine versus red wine.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going there.
Okay.
Where you guys going?
I don't know. What was the first option?
Oh, for love
Be
of
our
Pete.
guest.
Be our guest. Yeah, I don't like either one of these.
Be our guest. Be
Yeah.
our guest.
I really
Artist
don't
to
like
do.
Be Our Guest. So, yeah, no, I'm kind of a meh on both of those.
I want to try Artist Point.
Okay.
This time, I'm so sorry. Pardon me. This time I will do Artist Point.
Okay.
Be Our
Okay.
Guest to me has changed so much that it's not like it used to be.
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
I'm so sorry.
Me too. I apologize.
Did somebody just score?
It's very no.
No, they're about to, I hope.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Thunder Mountain or Splash Mountain?
Oh, thunder.
Big Thunder Railroad.
Go, Joe, go, Jets.
I'd rather do Splash Mountain.
Really? Why?
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
But Not that much.
I am not
We just
as
did.
in love with Big Thunder as everybody else is.
Oh, it makes me giggle.
The problem is,
You haven't
you
ridden it
can't-
with me.
you can't always do Splash Mountain because it depends on the weather and what
Right.
you're wearing.
I'll
but-
tell you, you haven't lived though till you've done Big Thunder Mountain with Gina.
it is fun, dude. That's why I love it so much.
She literally giggles like a 3-year-old.
I
the whole
feel like
time.
we did.
Did you?
I feel like we did. I think we
Maybe
all
so.
did do it together.
Maybe,
Okay.
but I'm a Splash Mountain
I'm-
girl too.
If we did, I'm guessing it was the night of the infamous wheelchair incident.
Probably.
Oh.
I'm thinking that's when
It's
I'm pretty
probably-
sure we
it's
did it that
That's
night.
probably what
Maybe
led
so.
to the wheelchair.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walked all the way back there and I had to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Skyliner
Mhm.
or monorail?
You're in love with the Skyliner.
I am.
Gee, Christy, put a ring on it.
I
I'm
tried.
not-
It's too expensive.
Skyliner.
I gotta put a ring
Skyliner.
on the University of Vermont first.
Yeah, Skyliner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Right. I feel you.
Yeah, Skyliner.
Skyliner,
Yeah, hands
yeah.
down, I guess. Eric,
You-
poor Eric.
Already said
hasn't ridden.
Skyliner.
Oh,
Yeah, he said Skyliner first.
Okay. All right, and I have one last question, and
Last
then we're
but not
done.
least.
Okay.
And this isn't a this or that; it's an open-ended question.
Oh dear.
But
We got to write an essay.
yeah, exactly.
It's just
500
it's just a
words.
this.
Oh dear.
If you could save only one attraction, either past or present,
Okay, well, if it's past, we already missed our opportunity.
Good job.
In all
you
of-
failed.
from ever
Okay.
closing, which attraction would you choose? So it could be one that's already closed that you wish wasn't,
And it
or
can't
something
be future.
that's so good right now that you don't want it to ever go away.
Eric can't throw his body across the Tron track yet.
Right?
Don't take it away.
Oh my goodness.
I need to go back
so many
out.
options.
I need to go out to Disneyland and ride Mr. Toad's Wild Ride again.
How about November?
Shut up,
November?
Christy.
There you go. So that's yours. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You could save that one, right?
But
Right.
it still exists. So would you want to like let them get rid of?
Well, if it still it doesn't exist in Florida though.
No,
Florida,
but you
right.
can still go somewhere and ride it.
Yeah.
So it's not gone. I mean, you could
What
use
if it
your,
were? I thought this was you were just postulating.
Right.
Like if they're gonna here's the mythical bulldozer that's gonna plow over your favorite thing.
Right.
What are you gonna throw your body
Right.
in front
That's
of?
why I need to go and ride it again because I don't really know if,
So,
like,
what?
If you actually like it, or you may go out there and ride it again and just be like, oh, never
Oh.
mind.
Like, wait,
Yeah.
why did I just get on this ride to hell? I could have done that at home.
Exactly right. Yeah. Go ahead, boys.
I don't remember this at all.
Fire up the bulldozer.
Never mind. My bad.
Sorry.
Get out of the way. I'll do it.
Oh my goodness. A ride.
Christy, this is mean.
Yeah, this is a hard one without like any kind
Yeah.
of advance warning.
Didn't spring this on us. It's like asking which child do you want to keep?
I could answer that one real easy.
yeah, no.
Yeah, you can.
Got to choose between Eric and Allie. Come on.
Damn. I will miss you guys.
It's been nice knowing you, bud.
So how about we do this? We could pause that one, contemplate, and then the beginning of next week we could give our answers.
Oh, homework. Wow.
Not that you and Eric will do it, but we could pretend.
Yeah.
I've sucked at homework. So.
Yeah.
I don't want them to ever get rid of Splash Mountain.
There you go.
There.
I would say. Wow.
I know it's hard, isn't it?
Can I say like never get rid of the Magic Kingdom?
That's not
That's
right.
an
Beat you at your own game. Sure is.
How about I say I never wanted to get rid of the Skyliner?
Yeah, exactly.
How droll.
How about ooh,
To that I say
that's
get a
really
room.
hard.
Wow.
I'll get a Skyliner. The ones that have the wrap around them, so you really can't.
Oh, gosh.
Let's go for a ride.
Yeah, so cute.
You gotta think across all the parks. So there's like Flight of Passage, and there's Expedition Everest.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to defer this until next week and just
Think
let
about it.
Gina and
Yeah, there's too many of them for me to like keep getting stuck
Yeah.
on them. How about rides you wish they like closed?
Oh
But you
yeah.
could, when you host, you can
That's
make that episode.
That's a long list.
How about we do that next week?
Shows you wish they closed.
Welcome.
Oh God.
I like
Welcome
the
to-
idea of things you wish they closed, though.
Nah.
Mhm.
Shows and
No,
attractions.
that's too negative.
I'm sorry,
Go.
Eric.
Hey.
We'll let Diz Unplug do that one. Oh, boom!
Oh.
Them fighting words.
Ouch.
That's when we need a little horn that goes. "Burp, burp, 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 burp."
Wow. All right.
Sorry.
I say wrap it up
Yep, we'll
because
do
I
that
don't have an
next
answer.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thanks very much for listening. I am going to post some this or that, different ones that didn't quite make our list on our
Cool.
Facebook page this week so that our listeners can play along. So head on over there to do that. And we might just give a prize to somebody that actually participates. Because
Ooh.
I'm growing desperate, people. We know you're listening. You're downloading the episodes by the thousands, but we don't hear you.
We're not getting engagement.
Travel talk. We hear nothing. So we have to get some like people talking to us. So I'm willing to send people my first tuition bill for college to the people that want to participate.
Wait, what? What the hell
Bill.
did you just
Wait,
say?
and we'll
The
send
bill,
we'll
not the
send
money.
another one.
The bill.
Not
bill.
the money,
bill.
the bill.
So you got me.
I'll pony up a nice little prize. So let's hop over to our Facebook page this week and
A
check
pony?
that out.
You're giving away a pony? Is that what you said?
Aw,
Everybody
pony.
wants a pony.
There's got to be a
Nice.
pony in this room somewhere.
Probably.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.
Safe travels.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
We all know vacation planning is stressful and time-consuming. Let the expert vacation planners at Mickey Guru Travel Company handle the details and find you the best deal possible, all at no extra cost to you. Whether your vacation dreams are made of roller coasters and princesses or sailing on the open seas, they will help create a magical experience you'll remember forever. To learn more about Mickey Guru and how they can help you save time and money, visit them at MickeyGuru.com.